Journalism as we know it is on the cusp of an extraordinary change. The prevalence of mobile devices combined with the power of social media has created a force that the most brilliant minds in journalism are only beginning to understand. But we don't have to look far to see these forces impacting our own news. We can start as local as News 10. In early February, they started a show based on a simple principle. People will talk naturally about the news they're interested in hearing online. Dan Elliott, an anchor of News 10 at 9, had this to say about the role of sites like Twitter in shaping their show.
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, when we plan the show every morning, one of the first things we look at is what's trending on Twitter. Social interaction is huge. In fact, that's what we want the show to be all about.
He explains that people check Facebook and Twitter long before they open a newspaper or flip on Channel 10, but adapting to the way that viewers now consume the news is only part of the story.
In order to even survive in this ever-changing world of television, social media plays an integral role.
That's Jeff Maher, who checks what's trending online to generate discussion during the show. But he also explains internet technology creates a gateway for eyewitness content.
It was only for journalists to report on stories. Now you can just take out your iPhone and if you happen to see something that you want to report, you take it out, you shoot video, even give some commentary, and you send it in.
In essence, most people can create their own basic stories. And in fact, some news organizations like National Public Radio have actually invested in mobile technology that they use in their own broadcasts. Joe Barr is the news director of Capital Public Radio at Sacramento State.
With the iPhone, we can have a reporter out in the field almost anywhere, and there's an app that anybody can download, and it gives us a broadcast quality sound from somebody who might be out in a field somewhere, as long as there's a 3G connection.
And this power isn't unique to journalists. Occupy protesters streamed my interview with them live in October, and the protests that inspired them, uprisings in Egypt, Libya, and Syria, all use social media to give the entire world a chance to watch.
In countries where media are run by the state, regular people are able to get videos out of events that are happening, and that's caused governments to be overthrown.
As Jeff Maher explains, these contributions provide a unique perspective.
Reporters play a pivotal role where journalists can't really get into.
Which begs a final question. Are these novel tools the future of journalism? In our social world, a global answer may be reflected where we began, with a new show on News 10.
In a perfect world, someday, that would be entirely the show, just social interaction with people.
So watch the world closely, and remember that content is now more available and creatable than it ever has been before in history. This has been Alex Daly, reporting for KBFT, Sacramento.